Hello, great young minds. I hope you're keeping safe at home. All right. Today, we'll be looking at lines and angles. Lines and angles. Okay. And at the end of these lines and angles, we'll go back through to polygons. What do we mean by lines? That's a question you need to reflect on now. What do we mean by lines? Okay, before we dive into the major lesson today, look at this shape. It says I have 5 straight lines. Is it true? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That means it's correct. It has 5 straight lines. So my answer is true. Okay. If you look at this slide, you see that yes, true has been ticked. Let's move to our learning objective for today. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify lines, identify some 2D shapes or polygons. What is a line? Remember that I asked this question earlier on. What do we mean by a line? And from what we have here, we say that a line is a mark connecting 2 points. It is a line connecting 2 points. Okay. Now, what are the different types of lines that we have? We have horizontal line. This is a line drawn from left to right. That means from left to right. Left to right. Horizontal line. From your west to the east. Any line drawn in this form, any straight line drawn in this form is known as a horizontal line. We have another one, the vertical line. Vertical line. This is a straight line drawn from top to bottom, from the north to the south. Vertical line. We have another one, which is the oblique line. The oblique line. This is a line that is neither vertical nor horizontal. It's slanting this way. It's slanting. We call it the oblique line. So that means another name for oblique line is a slanting line. You remember the time we were in preschool when we were learning how to write letters or how to write numbers? You have number 1, make a stroke. Number 4, make a stroke, bend it, cross it. Things like that. So we can use these lines to form letters, to form numbers, and all that. Okay, let's go ahead. When you join 2 lines, what do you think will be formed? You bring a line, bring another line, join them at a point. What do you think will be formed? Those space that you find in between those lines. That is what we call the angles. Remember, our topic says lines, angles, and then polygons. So angles are formed when 2 straight lines meet. When 2 straight lines meet, angles are formed. If you look at this, there are different angles here. I'm taking this to be my vertical line. This is a horizontal line. If you're looking at this tortoise, you can share it into this and this. Now, remember we talked about 2 lines meeting. Now, how about if you get another straight line to join to those two lines, or you get other straight lines to join, but in this case now, you are closing it up together. This is when we have what is called a polygon. That is what will be formed when you bring 3 or more straight lines and join them together to form a closed shape. We have what we call the polygons. So we have when these straight lines close up, they form polygons. Now here before you are different polygons. Look at this polygon. No, this is not a polygon. Why? Because it is not formed by straight lines, remember. This is a polygon. It is bounded by straight lines. This is a polygon, 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 and so many of them. Now, what are the names of these polygons? What are the names of these polygons that you're seeing here? We have the first polygon, which is formed by joining 3 lines. We call it a triangle. Remember, we have different types of triangle. We have the isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, the right angle triangle, and then the scalene triangle. Okay, they are being bound by 3 straight lines. And the name of that polygon is a triangle. And this is a quadrilateral. This is formed when we have 4 straight lines forming a closed shape. Quadrilateral. And there are different types of quadrilaterals. Those shapes that have 4 sides. You have the square, just like you can see here. You have the rectangle. You have the rhombus. You have the trapezium, the trapezoid. They are all quadrilaterals because they have 4 sides. Now, when a plane shape has 5 sides, as you can see here, it is called a pentagon. 5 sides, pentagon. Now this one, 6 sides, hexagon. 7 sides, heptagon. 8 sides, octagon. Just like the octopus that has 8 legs, octopus, octagon, octagon. 8 sides. Nonagon, just like 9, nonagon. 9 sides. Then decagon. Remember that decagon, 10. Decagon, 10. Okay, let's run from the first polygon, which is triangle. Remember, you can't use 2 straight lines to form a closed shape. I mean, they can't come together. So the basic polygon is usually the triangle, 3 sides, 3 straight sides. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. These are the polygons. They from 3, size 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are other polygons as well, but for your level, we'll stop at these polygons that have from 3 sides to 10 sides. That is 8 of them. Okay. Now, I know that you are smart minds. We have seen those different polygons: triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, and others. Let me not mention those ones. So draw any of them of your choice. Any of them of your choice. Look at them again once more: triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. Oh, let me leave this slide. Draw any of them. Draw any of them of your choice. Okay, having drawn that, let's do this together. Look around you. Mention any object and the shape of its surface. You know what I mean by that? There are different objects around you right now, looking at you right now. Look at them closely. Look at the surface. the top of it or the size of it. What polygon does that shape form? Does the surface form? Or that means that this simply means that objects around us and their surfaces have different polygons. Just like my clock, like I'm looking at right here, my clock has the shape, the surface of the clock is a quadrilateral. Is a quadrilateral. Okay, the surface of my cupboard right now is a quadrilateral as well. Wow, the knob of my door is a pentagon. Wow, the surface of my box is a heptagon. Wow, that's so lovely. Now try that. Look around you. What are the surfaces that you can see? And those surfaces, what polygons do they have? Remember that polygons are flat surfaces. I hope you know that. They are flat. They are not like the 3D shapes. They are flat. They only have the flat surface, the length and the breadth. Okay, now let's look at these shapes. Identify these polygons. Or do that yourself. Okay, all right. What did you get as your answer? Okay. Now, if you got that, please can you forward it to the comment section of this platform of Great Young Minds? Forward your answers. I want to see these answers coming in. thegreatyoungminds.blogspot.com. Forward your answers, or to our Facebook page, Great Young Minds. Forward your answers to our comment section. And don't forget to like and share Great Young Minds.